Aloha, fams and fanettes. Welcome back to the big, giant extravaganza of opening Magic the Gathering stuff. Oh. Have a thing. Open a thing. I have so many elastic bands because of this. It's nice. Starting off with Sprinting Warbird. It just sounds funny to me. Has a dash ability, so you can pay for one less. It's a 5/4. Not bad. Hold That Settlement, which is something from Eldrazi. Oath of the Gatewatch, not Rise of Eldrazi. I don't know if I already have 4 Hold That Settlement. If I don't, it's going out. But it's nice. Nice to get that. Clutch of Currents, turn die Gracious 2 and his hand, or Awaken for 5. You can put 3/3s on. Also, I'm pretty sure that's an Eldrazi creature. The, like, All-Amongst Crusher or something. We have Seraph of the Massive, a 7 cost. Convoker. Oh, power and toughness each equal to the number of creatures you control. Oh, goodness gracious. A Ketras Monument, anyone? I just have 20 warriors that I've just been building up. Or better yet, Infinite Locusts. Oh no. You have something where my 1/1s just can't do anything? That's fine. I have 50 of them. It's a 50-50 creature. Fuck you. That might actually go in one of my decks, actually. Brute Strength, we've seen this reprinted quite a few times, but most recently in Cup. Dance of Devils, I know I want to. 4 cost. Put 2/1/1 Devil Krokens on the battlefield. They have, when it dies, deal damage to target creature or player. Another thing, Hulking Devil. 4 cost 5/2, GA for Devils. Pyre Hound. Trample, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That is going in my wizards because I play a lot of sorceries in that. It's literally designed around wizards doing wizard things and things that when you cast an instant or sorcery, it does this. And then there's sorceries that when blood happens, do this. And it's only a common as well, which isn't that difficult. It isn't difficult to make that terrifying. It really isn't. It doesn't even say that targets this card. It just says in general. Sanguinity Mage, Vampire Wizard, Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this gets +1 on the end of turn. That might go in my wizard deck because it is a wizard. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Dracula. You're a wizard. Eye Gouge. Deals 1 damage, -1/-1 till end of turn if it's Cyclops kill instead. Just looking at that is painful. Reckless Cohort, it's an ally. Attacks each combat unless you control an ally. It's a bear! Spark Mage Gambit. Deals 1 damage to up to 2 creatures, though creatures can't block this turn. Valakut Predator. For 3. With landfall, whenever something in the spell from your control gets +2/+2 in the land turn. It's a 2/2 for 3, and it becomes a 4/4 when landfalled. Bloodfire Expert, Prowess. 3/1 with Prowess. Efreet Monk. Oh yeah, because the Efreet are weird. The Efreet are weird looking. Touch of the Void. Deals 3 damage to target player. If that creature dealt damage this way, die this turn, exile instead. Nice Eldrazi card. My Eldrazi deck is all about exiling everything. Goreswine, which is a 4/1. Seen it before, I think. Defiant Ogre. Ended up field, choose 1. Put +1/+1 on it, or destroy a target artifact. 6 cost, 3/5 that can become a 4/6. No. Fierce Invocation. Manifest top card library, then put 2/+1s on it. For 5. It's one of them luck-based things. If it is a creature, and not a spell card that you want particularly, and it's powerful as it is, or does stuff, then yeah. Otherwise, no. Mardu Runemark, 3 enchant creature, gets +2/+2, has first strike as long as you control a white or black permanent. I'm sensing a pattern with these kinds of attack things. Vault Breaker. When it attacks, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, nice, and it has a dash cost, nice. 4/2 for 4, nice, and it's not good. And then we have Smoldering Ifrit, 1 long boy. When it dies, it deals 2 damage to you. It's a bear that deals 2 damage to you. Dash through the line. It's uncommon. For 2, enchantment. Target creature with 2 or less, power 2 or less gets haste until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. That's a really good red card actually for aggro. You just pay 1 to give something haste and unblockable. Then another Defiant Ogre, another Gore Swine, Solemn Offering. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. That's a good side deck card for ajani. A Vampire Envoy. Whenever it becomes tapped, you gain life. On-do War Cleric. Tap and untap ally control, you gain 2 life. Hey look, it's a bear. Kozliak's Creature. Eldrazi. I don't run in the deck because although you can give it lots of power and menace, but other than that, it's doing nothing. Kill shot, destroy target attacking creature, standard white stuff. Anok, you just realized like we misinterpreted. Bloodkin is a 2/1 with Outlast. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has first strike. Huh. Neat. I might run that in my my pure white warriors deck. Alabaster Keely, not Magispector Kiri. Magispector bad. 4 cost, 2/3 with Flying Vigilance, not bad. Kind of looks like Rapidash, but not. But more Go-like. War Behemoth has a morph. It's a 3/6 for 6, or you're only paying 1 less if you plan to morph it. So, no. Apothecary Geist. It's a 2/3 for 4 with flying when it enters battlefield. If you control null spirit, you gain 3 life. Okay. We have Sanctified Charge, so not just direct charge. Creature control get +2/+1 for the end of turn. White creatures also gain first strike for the end of turn. The only problem is it costs 5. 5 cost. Okay. Then Geist of the Maw, which is an uncommon. 3 cost, which is 2 white. It's a 3/1 flyer. Yeah, it's a 3/1 flyer from Spirit. For Spirits. Clan. No. Tribe. Then we have Triplicate Spirits. Hey look, more spirits. Convoke. Put 3/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying on the battlefield. 6 cost. Or 2 white. And tap some stuff. Which, funnily enough, you can also use tokens. You already kind of thought about. To pay for Convoke. So, the more you do stuff like that, the easier it becomes. Reality Shift, exile target creature, control and manifest on cards of a library. Again, another risky thing, but okay. Then we have Aven Surveyor. Hey look, bird people. Whenever it enters the battlefield, choose 1, either put a +1/+1 on it, or return target creature in its hand. 5 cost for either a 3/3 flyer, or return target creature in its hand? No. Roiling Waters. Turn a 2 creature. Yeah, or target creature draw 2 cards. Has 7 cost. I think many people have realised that no. As an uncommon, what a waste of an uncommon slot. Glacial Crasher for 6 cost, 5/5 trample. Can't attack unless there's a mountain on the battlefield. Eh? Oh, mountains, glacier. I get it. Then we have Scour from Existence for 7. Exile target permanent. Maybe for Eldrazi, I guess. And we're coming to avoid stuff. Kozliak's Translator. Gives you mana and change for life. Eldrazi Sky Spawner to avoid flying. And it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Sion on the field. Not bad for 3, but I'm not running the Sion version of things. Valley Dasher. Shatter. I've seen these previous episodes. Apothecary Geist. Was any of those rares? No. Expose evil. Tap up to 2 target creatures and then investigate. Not bad. But we've decided that unless you're using the clue win game stuff, you run treasure instead of this. Because treasure gives you more mana. Isn't this something similar? Oh, I suppose it's draw cards opposed to mana. What was I thinking? Now, onto the next pile. Ooh, multicolored. Okay, so Desperate Stand, which is Boros colors. Costs Boros, white, red, more to cast each target beyond the first. Any number of target creatures each get +2/+0 and gain first strike division at the start of the turn. Interesting, but it very quickly becomes very expensive. But first strike and vigilance. And, we have gold. So sacrifice an artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So, treasure. Was there something that was treasure before pirates then? Weird. Journey into Nyx. I guess that's this? Interesting. And let's do the Pro Tool, which I've never been to a Pro Tool because I'm not a pro. Centaur's Herald. It's 3/3 Centaur on battlefield. I used to run this in my old version of Elves. I don't anymore. Here's a reason why. Humbler of Mortals. An enchantment creature elemental. Why is it a god? Humbler of Mortals would suggest this is godlike. So it's a 6 cost for 2 red. Green, even. Which is 5/5 Constellation. Whenever it or another enchantment has been found under your control, creatures control gain trample on your turn. That's really good, actually. Because, so, everything gains trample for 6, and you get a 5/5, basically. That makes the fact that 6 costs more than worth it. Oakheart Dryads for 3. Whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield in control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Not bad for a 3 cost. But it would be nice if it was a +1/+1 counter. Another Humble of Mortals. Massacred by Honor. Get +2/+2 and has Vigilance. Oh, it's an enchantment, which is not bad, but for 4 costs, maybe not. Aura Swift Claw, which was also reprinted in N19, and quite a few of those. Sanctified Charge again. Pacifism, we've seen that reprinted many times. Tireless Missionaries. Into the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Please don't ever put the words tireless and missionary in the same sentence or phrase. Some people will understand why that. I'm joking about that. But as a 5 cost 2/3 that only gives you 3 life, no. We have Stonewise Fortifier. 2, it's a bear. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to it by target creature this turn. 5, so 10 gives itself indestructible 1 thing. Master Decoy for 2, and then you pay 1 tap target creature. Guess what? You've been replaced. There's a mummy that does the same thing, which is slightly better. Selfless Cathar. Human Cleric. For 1/1 is 1/1, or sacrifice the creature deal, get +1/+1 until end of turn. Soul Mender. Oh, you could tap it to gain life. That might actually go in Eldrazi, not Eldrazi, Ajani deck. Just so you're in for 1, which could trigger stuff like Soul Warden, which could trigger Ajani. Ajani's hurt me. And then you could tap it to gain 1, which will trigger it again. And you can just constantly do that. And Unknown Shores, which is an Eldrazi card. Well, basically, it color shifts. It's a color shifter card. Solemn Offering. I've seen that before. Oppressive Raise. Enchanted creature can't attack or block this control in phase 3. Activate abilities of it also cost 3 more to activate. Nice, because there's plenty of annoying things that you could stop that from your opponent from doing in case of that thing. And that's an M15 card. I would have loved to have played Draft in M15. It would probably been a lot more interesting than M19's Draft. Hashtag shots fired. Warden of the Beyond is an uncommon human wizard. You're a wizard. So it's a 3 cost with vigilance, and has +2/+2 as long as an opponent owns a card in exile. Interesting. Designed by Isaiah Cartwright. I wonder who Isaiah Cartwright is. Again, answer in the comments below if you actually know. That's really interesting if you were to be able to play that in Eldrazi. Because that would then be a 4/4. That would then be a 4/4 most of the time with Vigilance. Then Divine Favor. When it's battlefield, you get 3 life. Enchanted creature has +1/+3. I would play that in ajani, but I would rather have things that would consistently give me life. Or do something other than just give me life, like there's one that Revitalize with them, which costs the same. You gain 3 life and you draw 1. I don't really care about the pluses because Ajani's product bait does that. Anyway, Sungrace Pegasus has flying and lifelink. It's maybe a possibility, and there's 2 of that. Ordeal of Heliod. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 on it, and then if it has 3 or more +1/+1s on it, sacrifice it. When you sacrifice it, you gain 10 life. That is definitely going in the Ajani's deck, because that is so easy to get the 10 life out of it. And you would get the +1 on it anyway, by attacking, as if you were to gain a life, or any amount of life. So you would trigger it regardless of it being like anything. Then it would gain another one, and you would gain 10 damn life for nothing. For basically nothing. And then we have Court Street Denizen. Did you say? Oh yeah, it says you have to. Whenever another white creature enters the battlefield under control, tap another target creature break controls. Not bad. Yoked Ox. A 0/4 for 4. Which doesn't have Defender or Wall? Okay. Another Sunrise Pegasus. Heliod's Pilgrim. And battlefield. You may search your library for an aura, reveal it, and put it to hand to shuffle your library. It might be worth playing in my Ajani deck, because it can search Ajani's Welcome. Maybe. But no. Harvest Guard Elite. Look, more enchantment creatures. When it has Constellation, which means that blah, 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 you know that bit. Parental damage should be dealt to target creature's turn. Interesting. Basically gives something indestructible for the turn, but technically not. The Cathar. Tormented Thoughts. As an additional cost to cast, sacrifice creature. Target player discards a number of cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power. Interesting. This is uncommon. We have M14 stuff here. Liturgy of Blood, which is 5. Destroy your target creature, add 3 to your mana pool. Hey, it's Dark Ritual, but not. So it pays for 3 of it. So technically speaking, it's only a 2 cost. Technically, as long as you meet the requirement to cast this. Neat. Basilicus creature. It's an Orzhov flyer, guys. I used to run this at 4 in Orzhov because it was easy to summon X-Daughter with flying. Read the bones. Square 2, then draw 2. You lose 2 life. Interesting. Accursed Spirit. 4 cost. Intimidate 3/2. Typhoid Rats. Death Touch. Yeah! Everyone loves Death Touch stuff. Nightfire Giant is a 5 cost. Gains +1/+1 as long as you control a mountain. And for 5, including red instead. Deals 2 damage to target ritual player. Not bad. It suddenly becomes a 5/4 when you control the mountain, which, if you're running this, you probably should be. And that artwork is also kind of cool. And it's tribal zombies, which, especially with stuff like Death Baron and Lord of the Curse being around now, it's really good. And then another Typhoid Rats. And then Flesh to Dust. Destroy target creature, can't regenerate it. Not bad. Black. Oh, he's a kitty! He's a zombie kitty. When Black Cat dies, target opponent discards a card at random. Which is good, because it says a random. But he's a kitty. And I thought Sacred Cat was like the first zombie kitty. Mind Rot, classic Mind Rot. Unmake the Graves. Convoke. Turn up to 2 card creature cards and go over to your hand. If it was to the battlefield, maybe this would be nice. But another kitty. And Necro Bite. Target creature against Death Touch for another time. Regenerate it. Nice. I think that's all we have time for this episode. Purely in the game, I'm coming to 20 minutes here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to leave a comment down below what you thought the best poly opening was. I know there's no rares, but there's plenty of uncommons which, let's be honest, are probably better than many rares these days. But this is signing off. Thank you guys for watching once again. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.